touchdowns, 0 interceptions. That Chiefs 23-20 victory over the Bengals. Meanwhile, Joe Burrow had 270 yards through the air and a touchdown. He also, though, threw 2 interceptions and was sacked 5 times. However, let's not forget this is his first loss to Patrick Mahomes. He still has the edge all time. Shannon, what do you think? Did Pat Mahomes prove he's better than Joe Burrow?
Yeah, but I didn't need this game to prove it. I mean, I saw his body of work. His resume had already said. One guy is 10-3 in the postseason. The other guy is 5-2. One guy is 37 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. The other guy is 9 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Look at Mahomes in the postseason. In 2019 divisional, he's down 24-0. He wins 54-31. AFC Championship game against the Titans, he's down 17-7. He wins 35-24. The Super Bowl, Skip, he's down 20-10. He comes back, wins that game 31-20. The AFC Championship against the Bills, he's down 9-0. He wins that one 38-24. Fourth quarter comeback, game-winning drive in the Super Bowl, AFC Championship, and another game-winning drive yesterday. You look at his body of work, Skip, a Super Bowl champ, MVP, 2-time first-team All-Pro, Offensive Player of the Year, 5-time Pro Bowler. I ain't even put this year's MVP in there, but you know what's going to happen, don't you? Exactly. Touchdown leader twice, active leader in passing yards per attempt. Come on, Skip, on and on and on and on and on. So he didn't need yesterday, but he should have slammed the door shut. Now, don't you ever in your long-legged life say that again, that there's a quarterback until he says, you know what, I'm relinquishing my crown. Until he says that, don't you place nobody in front of that man.
I think you're talking about what used to be, not what is.
You saw yesterday. One guy had 326 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interception, and the other guy had how many yards and how many interceptions?
I don't know. I got to get a new TV.
No, you don't. Ain't no wrong
I got
TV.
this old black and white TV.
Yeah, it showed the same thing.
Yeah.
It showed the same thing it showed on mine. My homeboy won.
I saw Joe Burrow make a few more plays than Patrick Mahomes did yesterday. And by the way, in the second half of that game, here are Kansas City's possessions in the second half. Punt, scored a touchdown. Give you that. I told you that was one of the throws of the year for Valdez-Scantling. Fumble, that wasn't very good. Punt, and then you get the field goal off no completions in the final drive. You did make a nice run.
Yeah.
I give you a 5-yard run, but then you get a 15-yard penalty that absolutely won the game for you in spite of what Joe Burrow had done up to that point.
He took off on a bum ankle.
Yep.
He shouldn't even been running. He was in a walking boot.
Yeah.
2 hours before the game.
Fine. He was so fine, he didn't even need a pain-killing injection before the game, according to CBS. So I give you that, but Joseph Osai was just overamped, and he runs after him out of bounds and unnecessarily roughs him, and that's no good. That ended the game because there's going to be 8 seconds left, and you're going to be facing a 60-yard field goal. And if you tell me, well, it's time to we'll try one more pass to try to get 7 or 8 yards. I just don't. It's pretty risky, and I saw a last-second pass at Indy this year by Patrick Mahomes, and it could have been the field goal was right there, and he threw it right to the wrong team.
But guess what he didn't do? What he did in Indy, he made it. He got it done. I'll tell you what happened last year. Joe Burrow didn't have any turnovers. What did he have Sunday? 2.
Buffalo this year at home had it set up for a last-second field goal, and he threw it to the Bills.
Where Buffalo at?
Threw it to the Bills.
Everybody home. Think about it, Skip. All that you talking about what he didn't do, but in the biggest moment, that's what you said. The game is about moments.
Okay.
What about the moment yesterday?
In the Super Bowl that he did win, he was down 20-10 by his own doing because he threw a late third-quarter interception, and then he threw an early fourth-quarter interception. I said, what are you doing? And how they survived that
Did he make amends for
was
it?
only because of Jimmy Gagg.
Did he make amends for it?
Jimmy Gagg was the other quarterback, and he fell apart in the fourth quarter.
But hold on. Now, I remember when Tom Brady came back from 28-3, he threw a pick 6. Did you say Matt Ryan gagged? No, you said Tom Brady led with the greatest come from behind in Super Bowl history. I want you to give Patrick Mahomes that same credit. Give him that same credit.
He made one throw where he basically closed his eyes and flung it as far out into the left far flat as he could, and Tyreek came back and had to signal for a fair catch. It was so high and caught.
When he went to the sideline, what was he telling EB? Can we get that play call? He said, I want that. He's telling you now. I remember when Michael Jordan told Steve Kerr, you're going to be open.
Okay. I'm going to show you some of the plays that Joe Burrow made that I think added up to more than what Patrick Mahomes did yesterday, albeit on the bum ankle. I give you that. But I'm going to show you again. This is 8:45 in the second quarter. I'm going to show you a throw to Hayden Hurst that could have changed this game because it would have made it 7-6 visiting team and would have flipped the momentum. This is into the corner of the end zone. It hits him right in the wrong place, the hands.
You make it seem like Hayden Hurst or Travis Kelce.
No, but you got to catch it. It's such a sweet throw. I'm sorry. And then I got to show you the jump ball throw that he threw to T. Higgins. This is 3rd and 6 at the 27. Remember, this is 3rd and 6 now. This is 9:54 left in the third. So here we go. This is going to tie the game. And that's the last one to Hayden Hurst. This one's to tie the game. This is a touchdown pass to T. Higgins. And this is dropping a dime on a jump baller who is T. Higgins. It is such a good throw. It's a Joe Burrow classic memorial throw. And that tied the game. And then I'm going to show you another one. I showed it to you earlier, but this is 4th and 6 at the 41. And he throws it to Jamar Chase, and it's like a midfield back shoulder throw that goes for 35 yards. 35 yards. This is what Joe Burrow does. It's like effortless lasers that he throws to.
But unfortunately, yesterday, Patrick Mahomes was not throwing to any of those guys.
All right, okay, I got it. And then I got to show you one more time the scramble that comes just shortly after. It's 2nd and 13 at the 15-yard line. 8:40 left in the fourth quarter, and Joe Burrow says, I got you. I'm going to make somebody miss here, and I'm going to dart up the middle, and then I'm going to make the linebacker, miss, and I'm going to go right between the two DBs and make sure I get the first down. That was a big-time throw.
Do we got those interceptions? Because I want to show people at home the plays that Joe Burrow didn't make that cost his team the ball game. Can we, DJ, you got those on that? Hey, right here. This is the play that Joe Burrow didn't make that cost his team a victory. Remember how you was doing against Indy? Patrick Mahomes, you got to make this play. Joe Burrow, what are you doing?
That was a really good throw and a really good play by a rookie named Brian Cook who jumped and got his hand in before the ball was
Stephon Gilmore made that play. A reigning defensive player of the year at the quarterback position made that play. You didn't say that was a good play.
That ball was forced. This was a great defensive
That's double covered.
No.
He's double.
But the ball is home. It's home.
He's double.
He's beaten, and he caught up. It was a great defensive play by a second-round rookie pick this year. And by the way, just to finish this off, here's another ball that would have changed the game.
That right there would have changed the game. Had he not thrown it to the other team, that would have changed the game.
That kid plays 7 feet tall, and he's been doing that throughout the playoffs. Another rookie, 7th-round pick like Shannon Sharp, and I don't know where he came from because Joe Burrow didn't even see him. And he latched up. It's like he's Gumby. His arm goes out like 9 feet tall, and he snaked it out of the air.
And guess what, Skip? You talk about Joe Burrow, little 13-yard run. Mahomes on a bum ankle. Took the walking boot off. He was into the sideline on the walking boot.
He's not in the
he was in the walking boot. I saw it.
You know, and I know with the sprained ankle, you can run.
You
can run straight forward.
You're a hater.
And he did. And then I got to show you this throw to Chase, the deep throw that hits him right in the face mask. This is 7:08 left.
He got out balanced. I told you what happened.
7:08. How good a throw is it, though? How good a throw is this? Because he had to put a little juice on this one. And all of a sudden, Chase looks up. Oh, the ball is up on me, and it's going to hit me right in the face.
Well, he tried to create separation, and he just got off balance.
But usually, he makes that play.
If
he makes that play, we might be having a very, very different conversation. Then I got to show you one more. You want to talk about clutch? That they get backed up because they get a terrible call for intentional grounding that was not grounding. It wasn't even close. P. Ryan is sitting right there. I'm still outraged over it.
P. Ryan wasn't nowhere near.
P. Ryan, he tries to throw it to P. Ryan.
No, he didn't. He dirtied the ball. Skip, he dirtied the ball.
No. He's trying to throw it. He gets blasted by Chris Jones. It is so bad. It is such a bad call, and it backs him completely up into 3rd and 16 at the 10. And guess what? Clutch Cool Joe does. What does he do? Let's see the throw.
Blows the coverage.
Let's see the Hayden Hurst throw. Can we see the Hayden Hurst throw here?
McDuffie blows the coverage. That's what he did.
This is to Hayden Hurst, and this is so good.
I'm saying, you see a throw, and he was like, bro, what are you doing?
Nobody has vision like this kid has. Nobody.
McDuffie has flat to deep flat. What is he going?
I just showed you body of work. I thought he slightly outplayed Patrick, and I take nothing away.
Yes, you are. Yes, you tried to.
Listen, Joe Burrow is just better than Patrick Mahomes right now.
Skip. Nobody believes that.
He sees it better. He reads it better. He throws it better.
So why'd he lose then?
Okay, because of a penalty. Like
that's
a stupid
why he
penalty.
lost.
We were going to overtime. I would love to see overtime.
All I know-
Do you remember? Wait a second. Do you know what Patrick did in overtime last year?
No,
this time?
we're talking about yesterday's
I know,
game.
but guess
No,
what?
no.
He had a lot to make amends for because he goes incomplete, near pick six, and then interception.
You remember what Patrick Mahomes did against Buffalo? Got in range. So we're not doing this year. We're talking about last year.
Okay.
We're talking about this year.
Yeah,
this
but
game.
I wanted to see overtime this time and see if Patrick could make amends.
How about this here? How about your guy getting field goal? How about your guy win the game? How about your guy not turn the ball over twice and you could have saw it?
Okay, one guy got protected yesterday by the best pass protecting offensive line in football, and the other guy down 3 starters got the worst.
Hold on.
I don't know how he got it to 20 all.
I remember in the Super Bowl when Patrick Mahomes was running for his life.
Yeah, that's all I heard was he deserves excuses. He deserves right.
No.
Well, I'm not making any excuses for Joe Burrow.
You told me. See, this is what you do. When your guy gets beat, you talk about your guy slightly outplayed. You tried to say that last year. When Tom Brady lost to Matthew Stafford, you said he outplayed him. How?
He scored 24 unanswered. That's how.
What about those turnovers?
Wow, on Jalen Ramsey, J-Ram, he just smoked him to Mike Evans, as he is one to do.
You lost the game.
Okay, not because Brady could play safety. Maybe I wouldn't have lost the game.
But why'd you have to come back from 24 down? Was Brady not getting the ball?
Why did Mahomes have to come from impossible down in the first half to both Tennessee and Houston? Why?
Because he wanted to make his legend grow. But I tell you what he did do.
Yeah.
Yesterday, 56 more yards, a touchdown more, 2 more completions, and you going to talk about your guy outplayed my guy.
Yeah, my guy would have won in overtime because Brady won in overtime there and Burrow won in overtime.
He didn't get the overtime. He couldn't get it there.
Yeah, thanks to Joseph Asai.
No, you blaming Joe. Are you blaming the man? So you pointing fingers?
Well, I'm blaming him, but I hate it for his sake.
No, you don't hate it. You blamed it. You put the blame on it. You hear that, Joe guy?
Well, who wouldn't put the blame on him?
No,
it lost the game.
A teammate wouldn't put the blame on another teammate.
Okay, I'm not his teammate.
I thought you was a Joe Burrow fan.
I am a huge Joe Burrow fan. And by the way, you picked Cincinnati to win this game.
I did.
Yeah.
I thought, listen, but what did I tell you? I said, I still believe Patrick Mahomes is the better quarterback, but I believe the Bengals have the better team.
I couldn't tell.
I know you couldn't.
I couldn't tell because of the offensive line.
Because my guy was exponentially better than yours.
One guy had Chris Jones and one guy didn't have Chris Jones.
No, but you like DJ Reader. You say you like DJ Reader.
DJ
and
Reader
you like
was a
Hendrickson.
no-show
I know
yesterday.
you like Hubbard.
Yeah. The DJ Reader, I had to look him up this morning.
Next season
Like 44%.
will be circled in red on the calendars.
He hates
We gotta go, guys. You're out of time. We gotta move on. Speaking of young gun star quarterbacks, is Jalen Hurts proving he's elite too? Let's talk a little bit about him since he's playing in the Super Bowl coming up. That's next here on Undisputed.